this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Plays into on-time relay. We are ready to let the good times roll in New Orleans tonight, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, LSU Tigers. They've run a squad from the Big 12, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Fielded in the end zone. It's Watkins. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. Wow, a kick return for a touchdown in the national championship game. This place has come unhinged.
You know, we get so caught up in offense and defense, sometimes people like to overlook the importance of special teams. Here's a great reminder. Big-time blocks up front, and the speed of the return man, he takes it all the way to the end zone.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Adjustments now for this defense. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. To throw, it's Lagway. Looking to scramble. They'll try a pass here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And tackled there by the defense.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Opening drive challenge for this offense in this championship game. They face 3rd down here. And the wideout goes in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get to 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a 1st down. There's another example of it right there.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Second and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. Dropping back. It's Lagway. He flips it to the back across the middle. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The Aggies will come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it again. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Oh, they stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
First play looking to throw it. Grabbed by the receiver. In the clear at the 25. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards after it.
LSU now operating in the red zone. On the ground, it's Berry. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this third and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Disappointing for this defense. They had the advantage. Good coverage all over the field. It's third down, but they let the quarterback get away, scramble, and pick up the first down. First and goal inside the 5-yard line.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Moves out of the pocket. Flows into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense back on the field. Back to pass. It's leg away. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And the Aggies will crank up the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Wants to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to chuck it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover three. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's buried. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Thanks, here's 2nd down. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. A quick throw out left, complete. Tackle, but first down.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Defensive backs up of the line, showing press. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Delivers the touchdown, but gets hammered. You talk about toughness at the quarterback position, Kirk. That was it.
How about the defender who hit the quarterback? How frustrated this guy's got to be. If he's there just a split second earlier, he could have come up with a sack that would have prevented that touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll toss it to the right side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. With the catch, it's Johnson. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking to throw. It's leg way. Fires it to the wideout. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
He's going to try to return the punt. Oh, and he's got some space here. Can he make it? And they finally grab a huge return coverage team. Lucky he didn't score there. The offense starts with excellent field position. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. Press coverage now from the secondary. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Movement here from the tight end. Grab behind the line. It's Green. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And they hand it off to the back. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Back to throw. It's Lagway. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a 1st down. The Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. Look out, room to run here. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st, keep this drive moving.
Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Pass caught down at the 20. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. Receiver in motion now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway, snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play. Okay, so here comes the back on the field. Tight end goes in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Hamilton. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. The 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. Too much speed for the defense. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Pass complete. It's second down now. And they'll give it to the back. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That's reeled in. It's Anderson. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. With sure hands, it's Anderson.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Now they come out in that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off for this big interception.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On the ground, it's Berry. Some hard running there through a tackle. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking for a man. The pocket breaking down. Now the pass rush gets home.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. He's got room to run. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield with the left. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Scanning the field. It's leg way. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 2nd down, looking to throw it. He's looking to scramble. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He makes the grab. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He missed it. Off target that time. And it's still a huge deficit.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. The offense backed up in the final seconds before halftime. Let's see if they can make something crazy happen here.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. A lot of work to do after a nightmarish first half. Let's see if they can get something going and begin an epic comeback. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. To the air. It's Lagway. That's caught. It's Anderson. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And the Aggies will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Quick throw over the middle. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Caught behind the line. It's Green. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. That's a design quarterback keeper. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Looks left and finds his target there. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The short completion of the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. To throw. It's Lagway. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Receivers are bunched together. First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Finds his man. It's Barry. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Motion now from the tight end. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab behind the line. It's Sperry. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Snags the quick throw. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him, you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball in the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down and 10. He hands it to the back.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back him up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Caught in the flat by the running back. Jukes to get free. He's swarmed by the defense.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up 4th down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Crucial play. Down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Short pass finds the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback. Recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hoped for. Let's review how we got here. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw again. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. The Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And the Aggies line up with a first and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user have not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Bringing it out, it's Watkins. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Finding space at the 20. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Gets out of bounds after a solid game.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he is delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP in the national title.
That's reeled in. It's Hamilton. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
That completion sets up a second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Parker. Great move there. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Two-man clock with the running game. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a gap. It's Barry. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world, because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Well, you go through the grind that this team has gone through, you learn to realize that your quarterback's going to be able to deliver on critical down and distances. There you go, third down, big-time opportunity to put this game away. They convert, and I think that may do it.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. So no gain in what's going to be the final play. The clock is at 0-0. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we...